Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I hope that this series has been helpful to you guys and that you guys have been able to learn, and I hope that as we go on through these series that you'll be able to learn more and more each video. But I want this to be a short video, so let's go into commandment number 3. But just before we get into it, if you guys are new here, please consider subscribing, liking the video, and join us on this journey as we go through the 10 commandments on this 10 commandment series. So now, the third commandment, which is very important, says this. In Exodus 27, it says, "You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not leave him unpunished who takes his name in vain." That's a pretty scary verse. So let's look in the New Testament what it says. Luke 12:10 says, "And everyone who speaks a word against the Son of Man, it will be forgiven him. But he who blasphemes against the Holy Spirit, it will not be forgiven him." That's pretty harsh. But I actually want to read another version of the same chapter because I feel like it explains a lot more in this version. So again, Luke 12:10, but in AMP version, it says that everyone who speaks a word against the Son of Man, it will be forgiven him. But he who blasphemes against the Holy Spirit, that is, whoever intentionally discredits the Holy Spirit, by attributing the authenticating miracles done by me to Satan, it will not be forgiven him. For him, there is no forgiveness. Interesting. Okay, let's break this down. So, is the Bible encouraging us to blaspheme against the Son of Man, not the Holy Spirit? After all, it does say that if you blaspheme against the Son of Man, you will be forgiven. No, of course not. That's not what it's saying at all. So what it's saying, like we read in the AMP version, is basically saying that if you blaspheme against the Holy Spirit, and what the Holy Spirit does, like healing the sick, casting out demons, raising people from the dead, all these sorts of miracles, you'd be basically saying that Satan is doing these things instead of the Holy Spirit. So the works of the miracles will not go to Jesus, but to Satan, which obviously is a big no-no. But that brings up a good question. Why do we have to blaspheme against Jesus? Why do we have to defile his name? Why do we have to take his name up in vain? Why can't we use another name like Allah or Muhammad or Buddha or your own parents' name? Why does it have to be specifically Jesus? You wouldn't do that, right? Because you love them. You love your mom, your dad, your grandparents. You wouldn't defile their name. You wouldn't dishonor them by replacing their name with a curse word. Oh, but hey, it's okay, the God who gave me eyes to see, nose to smell, ears to hear, I could blaspheme against him because that's okay, right? Because, he gave me all these things, so that's alright, right? No, it's not okay. But did you actually know, guys, that in the Old Testament, it was so serious blasphemy that you would actually be put to death if you were caught blaspheming. So why don't we have that same sort of fear of God in our lives today? To fear that if we say something wrong, we should go to our knees and ask for forgiveness and ask God to forgive us for any blasphemic thing that we've said. So I want to encourage you guys that the knowledge that you have now about blasphemy being wrong, especially against the Holy Spirit, I want to encourage you guys to stay away from that, to not put the works of the Holy Spirit with the works of Satan, but that you see the works of the Holy Spirit as good and holy. Whatever you do, don't use God's name in vain, because it is a sin. Thank you guys for watching the whole video. If you learned something or liked this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to us. And if you guys want a more in-depth video about this topic, let us know down in the description. And also, if you guys would like to donate to us, we have a PayPal link down below, so you can donate whatever amount you want, and it will all go towards our YouTube channel and evangelizing and just all the equipment that we have, and just to help grow our channel into something bigger, to really share the gospel. God bless you guys. See you in the next video.